Curtis 50 Cent Jackson celebrated a milestone for his company G-Unit. Jackson and Shreveport, Louisiana officials celebrated the symbolic signing of the studio's lease.
It was a big party outside of Government Plaza, ringing in a new era for Shreveport's film industry.
Shreveport's film industry is about to grow as Curtis 50 Cent Jackson will soon open up G-Unit Studios.
Donna Kia was at the welcome party. She has what the impact this is expected to have on the area.
Now, therefore, I, Tom Arsenault, Mayor of the City of Shreveport, do proclaim Thursday, April 18, 2024, as Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, the third day in
But then you got 50 Cent, who just sold damn near 874,000 tickets in a week. All his shows are selling out across the world. All his tours, arenas are going crazy. From an album from 20 years ago, 50 Cent.
Yeah. That means it's classic. 50 got shot, fell off. Yeah. Nah, homie, then he went to making movies or grabbing people from the bottom, putting them in the movies.
Yep.
So he always kept the ladder open where, yeah. So of course when he climbed back down to the bottom, they go f with him. I promise selling out, I ain't canceling now. Yeah, I know what it feel like. Shout out to 50 Cent. They know, homie, fear. If nothing else, they fear the rejection that he could bring. 50 came in making his own lane, and he never got out his own lane. Nigga, 50 came in making his own lane. Cussing out there, rapping, he never got out his lane. All the mother eventually get out their lane. They ain't got nothing to fall back on. Charleston White created his own lane. I can say anything about anybody. I got something to fall back on, my lane. Now if I get out my lane, I'm gonna lose my lane. If I get out my lane, I'm gonna lose my lane. Cause they gonna follow me where I'm going. So now I stay in this lane, 50 stayed in his lane. That's why he's still selling out shows. Arenas, homie. And he's one of the only rappers of his era and of today that's kind of doing it at his magnitude. And not only that, homie, got movies.
This 50 Cent put up a comedy lineup together that I couldn't even put together. He got don't even get along, they're gonna be on the same show. There's cats and dogs on this show, it's gonna be crazy.
You see, you polite savages, what you are experiencing, what you are witnessing is the power of ownership, the power of building. See, when you start building stuff, it's contagious, and people look at you and say, listen, I gotta put aside my differences with this idiot or that idiot, and I gotta be part of something great. I mean, just think about it. The average income of the area where he built his studio is $26,000 a year. Think about the jobs, the opportunity, the folks that he can definitely change their entire life. And he didn't go to a modern Hollywood city. He didn't go to someplace in California. He didn't go to Florida. He didn't go to Atlanta. He went to the middle of America, the Bible Belt, where people need the jobs the most. No wonder why they gave him the key to the city.
I think the unwritten law is to appear not to need anything. Because everybody will do you a favor when you don't need one.
Right.
Yeah. When you do need it, you have a unique and special situation if someone wants to help when you do need it. But when you don't need it and you could potentially do a bigger favor for them in return at some point, most people find it a lot easier to do you that favor that you did, right? So when you come in and I'm not saying, please buy this show from me. I'm saying, look, this is an opportunity for us to have some success together. This is gonna work, whether you like it or not.
Well, KSLA has brought you the first alert all day to the kickoff of Humor and Harmony Weekend with our live team coverage. And KSLA's Tamer Knight is continuing that coverage in downtown Shreveport. Now, she joins us now live at 10 from the G-Dome. So
take a minute and reflect on how good it feels to be with each other tonight. 50 is making history. I support anybody that has a good sense to want to be free.
Another good sense to have is to free yourself and boost your online security with our today's sponsor, Aura. the all-in-one protection from identity theft, scams, and online threats for you and your family.
In 2018, I was in charge of my father's finances because he was very ill and he was an old man, to say. I learned through all of these calls he was getting and all of this junk mail and all of this weird activity in his bank account, his data had actually been breached and was out there on the web. And I can't tell you how upset I was. It absolutely drove me crazy. It was a personal attack on my family, and I really got paranoid. The property, the bank accounts, the credit cards, all of these things were all the way out there. Social security number, my social security number, my brother's social security number. And I really wish I had an ally in this fight, because at one point I felt like it was me against the world, going to the bank, going to the Social Security office, just calling different people, trying to find some help. There's a solution for the robocalls. There's a solution for your data breach. There's monitoring. There's VPNs. There's things that can just help you be safer while you're navigating these internet streets. Stop leaving yourself vulnerable for these data breaches. Go to our sponsor at Aura.com/THPP network and you'll get a 14-day free trial. Now listen, I use the product myself and it's a game changer. Say goodbye to the irritating robocalls. And I don't want you to leave yourself and your family vulnerable to these data breaches. Aura.com/THPP network.
You can click the link in the top line in the description section below or find it as a pinned comment in the comment section to try 2 weeks for free with Aura.
And 50 make it about the audience. He make it about his fans. He with his fans. Them don't. 50 come down through the cities selling that liquor at them liquor stores, at whatever they is, taking pictures with the people, hugging on the people. Them don't do that, my. Them really didn't come from the bottom with the people. They was put on top. They was taken from the bottom and set up top and told the people, say, y'all look up here. No, they didn't climb. Lil Durk, homie, he was sat at the top.
I come from a place where you have to be ready. Don't get ready, you gotta be ready.
Greetings, you polite savages, and welcome to another Tip Talk.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
But the question is, how can somebody with such meager means, how was 50 Cent able to make it? Well, the lesson is clear. He is a person who understands situations and understands work ethic. 50's work ethic is legendary, that he's always going to be on time. He's always going to be there. He's always going to deliver, and he understands business is business. He also understands what people are paying for. Fast forward to his negotiation with Starz when he had brought the #1 show to the platform and they tried to lowball him. Well, what did he do? Tough negotiations and took his party on the road. Shout out to 50. We have to understand our worth, but we also have to build things and work with the people that we can trust. Yes, you notice how Tony Yayo has been by his side since he got out of prison years ago. Loyalty seems very important to this person because if you're even caught taking a picture with someone he doesn't rock with, well, he'll cut you off. And cutting people off is what you have to do when you're in a situation when you're trying to build something, because everybody has to go along. If you're going to lead and they don't want to follow, then you got to find your own group. In the immortal words of Sugar Free, if you stay ready, you never have to get ready. Meaning that every situation has a silver lining, and every opportunity that comes your way, you have to be and put yourself in a position to take advantage of it. Are you quiet enough? Are you mentally able? Are you mentally fit to put yourself in a situation where people want to do business with you? Is your integrity in place? Are you somebody who can stand on your word? Are you somebody who delivers? All of these things is what the modern man needs to survive in this world.
The best advice was Robert. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Robert Greene. He wrote the 48 Laws of Power. He wrote 33 Strategies of War and Art of Seduction. He said everyone is not actually going to be prepared to take the time to actually utilize the information that's given to them.
On the road, he gonna go to the gym twice. We gonna stop in Bahrain. He gonna shoot the Extendables with Stallone and them that's coming out. So I'm looking at his work ethic like, damn, I gotta make sure I'm early for Drink Champs because this is outworking me and got way more money than me. As well as a Diddy or a Jay. These are outworking, bro. So to complain like, yo, I ain't getting no money. You not working. 50 ain't sleeping, bro. We on a plane, he reading a script. We land, he in the gym twice. Where he at? Yo, he gotta go shoot. So when you around like that and he be like, yo, you lazy, you kind of don't take it personally.
No one owes you anything.
You have to earn it through hard work and determination. Success is not handed to you. It's something you hustle for every single day. This means putting in the hours, staying focused, and constantly pushing yourself to improve.
Only a fool needs to see all the evidence and has to experience the failure in order to learn from it. Geniuses understand by watching other folks fail and how other people do things. Adapt that to your own method and become successful. You see, our whole aim here is to stand on shoulders of giants, mentors, grandfathers, fathers. Like Kevin Samuels say, if you're experiencing a lack of cash flow, but you have 4 hours every night just to play video games, get your butt off the video game console and get to work. You see, money is very important, not because it makes you, but because you have to understand how to make the money. You have to understand what it takes to achieve something. Too many 5th place trophies we're handing out, and too many people just thinking that they're going to get it without sacrificing. And here's something else that you have to learn, a bitter pill to swallow. Sometimes you're just not good enough in this particular situation, and you can lay down, walk away, and never try again, or you can understand that you have to come better to be successful, because nobody owes you success in this world. Shout out to 50 for understanding that it is up to you to take control. Shout out to 50 for bringing life and vitality business-wise to a town that you have to understand that many people walked away from, and would not look at a second time. Shreveport, Louisiana, home of my family reunion. Yes, I've been there many times, and I can tell you something. There's nothing better than new financial opportunities.
If you pay attention and you actually keep whatever information is coming in front of you, that you choose what's valuable. But the things that you do here that are valuable, if you make it your business to keep it, even if you have to write it down, so you have to say it to yourself or whatever, and you just keep, the person says something and you go, what did you just say? Hold on a second, put it on my phone. And hold on to it until it becomes a part of you in the way you actually would express yourself at different points. And then you develop a more advanced presentation, and I got that from Robert.
I tell you what, though, who's having a field day with this is 50 Cent. I'm Team 50 all day, every day. Why is it every time 50 comes after somebody, this is true? It's almost like he's the real Cleo. Call me now. 50 knows that we don't know, and that comes to fruition every time. I'm like, all the people he's gone after, it's funny, he's not trolling to troll. He's trolling with the truth. I mean, you got time after time of 50 Cent just being right on the money. And it's just like, oh my God.
Thank you for watching the Tip Network. Follow us on all social media outlets and ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom, we're out.
We found true happiness